Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerd Age where we discuss everything nerdy. My name is Mick, and with me as always are my co-hosts Josh.
What's up?
Corey.
Yo. What's up?
And Jonah.
Howdy.
Oh. All right. That was a longer intro than normal, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It worked.
Very, very
Very
cool.
cool.
He just threw me off with how he said it. That's all.
We're so cool. Yeah.
So this week, don't really have a main topic, but we're going to go over some news, and it's going to be a more chilled episode.
Call it a round table. You know what I mean? That sounds cool.
Yeah. Tomorrow,
Knights of the Round Table.
some of us are seeing the Batman, and we will be having a much heavier podcast next week. So,
Yeah, next week is going to be a all-out Batman episode.
extravaganza
Some might call it bat crazy.
I may have to dress up as Batman. Who knows?
for the podcast or
Yeah,
for the movie.
Yeah, you should.
for the podcast.
For both.
We should all come dressed as different Batmen.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
really
definitely
cool.
have a Batman outfit just chilling in my closet.
Me too.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
wait,
mean, make one. Cardboard. It's not that hard.
that's what Batman did.
Okay.
For his first,
Buy one of the Little Caesars Batman pizzas and make it out of that.
just slap it on your chest.
A pizza?
Well, the box.
Oh, I was like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case I get hungry, I can just,
There you go.
yeah. Nice.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
let's jump
Talk about
into
some
some news.
Yeah, for sure.
We've got a couple trailers that we want to react to. Morbius trailer, which is I think the third or fourth one.
He said it was the final one, so
That's the first one that came out today. I don't know. What do you guys think? I watched it. It feels like it's more of the same. Like I'm already interested in seeing it. So they kind of just showed the same stuff over and over again. They showed a little more Michael Keaton, which the rumor is they did some reshoots with him and added more of him, which seems weird to me. He had more like lines in this trailer. So that was kind of interesting, but it's kind of just more of the same. Didn't really move the needle for me any up or down. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, pretty much the same. It was just a lot of similar stuff we've seen from either different kind of alternate takes or same stuff. But yeah, I don't know. This movie, I'm gonna see it, but I think it's just been pushed so many times, and I don't know. It's the character. It's not really like a bankable character that we've seen so many times before. So. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I think the Michael Keaton stuff was definitely probably reshoots. I'm assuming that they probably did reshoots after Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because I'm still confused where this takes place.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of the things I'm most interested to see about the movie is just where it lands in the greater Marvel cinematic universe. But yeah, I mean, I'll still see the movie, but the trailer was typical.
Yeah, it didn't really give us too much more to work off of. That's kind of what I was looking for. But I mean, I think in general, I think it's going to offer something new. I think something a little different than what Marvel's already doing. So, I mean, I'm going to watch it. And I'm not like super stoked for it, but I'd be really happy if I saw a lot of new stuff out of this movie. And I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, the character himself is interesting. It'll be kind of interesting to see the dynamic with him and how he handles, the power and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm here to be impressed, and I'm down.
yeah. I mean, the action looked kind of cool, like that first scene, like the more extended scene of him taking out the guys. But it's like nothing too crazy. But it looks interesting. Yeah, I think I'm kind of on the same lines as Mick. That it's like. I think I'm more it's maybe a bad sign that the thing that interests me the most is I'm like, how does this fit in with the rest of it?
Where is it in the timeline?
Yeah. Or like, how are you going to make this work? And it's weird that they're playing up the Michael Keaton part more when it's like, we just saw No Way Home and, like you kind of, before that movie, you opened it up like, oh, Venom's going to be in all these things now. And then you basically closed it up again. And now we're like, we don't know where this falls. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
The verbiage they keep using, like with these new movies, is like oh, now that you've broken the seal, like now things are open, anything could happen, anyone could show up. And so I don't think of it as like, oh, they shut it, it's done. It's like, you don't know. Like it's interesting because I don't think we've really had this in any other movies where it's just like all bets are off. Like there's no rules anymore. So I guess for that, I'm interested in it.
I wonder how much they'll be tied though with, because it is
Spider-Man.
Well, it is a Sony movie. It's not. Not an MCU movie.
Spider-Man, Venom.
So I'm wondering like how much they're allowed to use more of like the multiverse that the MCU has been setting up for the past few movies, and then especially with Doctor Strange coming out.
Probably a minor amount.
Oh, I don't think it's going to use any of that stuff. I think if it uses any characters, they're going to be like Tom Hardy's Venom or the Spider. Like
I guess
one of the Spider guys.
I'm not talking about characters as much as like the idea of like things like the multiverse universe. Like that I think the MCU has like the rights to.
They have the right. They can't mention multiverse at all.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
because I don't think that. I mean, I think they could. If a guy's like, there are multiple universes, like I don't think they'd be like, hey, you can't mention that. I think they're still going to play around with that situation. Yeah, I don't even think. I'm kind of curious if Michael Keaton's even playing the Vulture and he might be playing another character. Like some people have been saying that he's actually not the Vulture.
He's playing Batman.
He's a different character that they're going to build into. He's a variant of another character from the other universe, and they're just going to play it up. Like some people have been saying something like that. So I just think there's going to be. I don't think they're going to mention any characters from the MCU, but I think that whole aspect of I think they are going to mention the multiverse and kind of use it as this is Sony's universe is tied to Tom Holland's and kind of that aspect.
Yeah. And I guess too, it just depends on when this movie takes place, because it could be before Spider-Man No Way Home. Like,
and we might not even find out. Like that's a possibility.
That is possible.
There's a possibility of there being, more than nothing, as far as like interweavability.
Yeah. But yeah, it just goes back to what Josh and I were saying, that stuff in the movie interests me more than like
what the plot is.
That's too bad. Yeah, I think actually the Morbius character is interesting. I think it's a character that we haven't really seen very much, and so I think I'm excited to learn about Mobius or Morbius. Morbius, right? Mobius is that's what's stuck in my head. Morbius, yeah, because
Mobius was in
he seems like
Loki, right? Wasn't that Owen Wilson's character?
That was his last name.
Mobius.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of surprising that I'm the one who's like, oh, I'm interested in the story and the character.
I am. I like Jared Leto. Yeah. I just said the.
Hey, you too, man.
You like the story?
No, what I said was I want to see it. What I said is this trailer didn't.
Interesting.
It didn't get me more excited or less excited. Yeah. I was already excited to see it.
Yeah, sorry.
It just kind of kept me
veering off.
The other thing that I thought was interesting was every trailer they've ended with kind of like a joke. So I'm like, have they used up all their jokes? Because it's always been a different one, where he's like, I'm Venom, and then this one he's like, something about looking different or something. It was, and then the first one had a different joke altogether. So it's just kind of like they always have that. Oh, let's end on a little joke. So,
do you think it'll do well box office wise?
Probably. I think enough people are interested in seeing it. I don't think it's going to do anything close to like Spider-Man numbers, but I think it'll probably get close to 100, maybe 75 million opening weekend, something like that.
I could see that. I'm curious how much like the Batman's going to hinder. I mean, it is coming out the very end of March, so there is quite a bit of room there. But
I think it has enough time.
By then I don't think a lot of people. The problem with Batman is it's 3 hours long. Yeah. They're not going to get a lot of people like repeat viewings of it. Like
it's going to be a little
and
niche.
I think it's going to be darker. So
yeah,
it's going to be
like
kind
a
of like
movie.
Yeah, I heard it's a straight up horror movie.
It's going to be. It's just going to be darker. Like, people aren't going to be going back to it multiple times because it's not.
You and I will though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But so I just think it's not, and I think it's going to be a lot bigger internationally than it is here. I think it's going to be huge.
Yeah, and I think Morbius will do well just based on how well Venom did.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the first Venom made over $1 billion. So yeah, I think it'll do well.
Next trailer we had was Secrets of Dumbledore. Is that what it's called? Secrets of something like that?
Double Doge.
I didn't watch the trailer. Josh, you watched it? Mick watched it? Sea-Dog, did you watch it?
I think so.
All right. So
I think I saw it on Twitter, and so I watched it. How long was it?
I mean,
It was like 2 minutes or
yeah.
something.
Huh?
2 minutes.
Oh,
A little over 2
yeah,
minutes.
so I think I watched it then.
okay.
I wasn't sure if I watched like a cut down version of it or not.
All right. Discuss, because I got nothing to say on this.
It's almost the same as the Morbius thing. Like it maybe showed maybe a couple more new
Jared
things.
Leto
It showed a lot more of like cutting back to, or not back, but forward to when he's older.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
They're really driving home the fact that it's like, hey, this even though
is
this
the guy.
Dumbledore's hot,
You know this guy.
you remember the old guy.
But
Yeah.
is it old, like from old Harry Potter
Yeah,
movies? It's not
they
new
showed
footage?
Yeah, it was from.
they aged him up.
Oh, that'd be so
Deep
bad.
fake.
Yeah, I think it was
It actually
from
looked fine.
like the Haploid Prince.
Yeah,
was
because he
just
was
like-
looking at this pensive and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
same side view.
Memories.
Then his face turned into old Dumbledore's face, and then back.
Dumbledore.
Yeah.
The thing that did interest me most about this was Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, we saw Mads Mikkelsen.
There was a lot more of him in the trailer and conversing with Dumbledore. So I think he's a good casting choice.
yeah, I mean, I think we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
It's like Johnny Depp is Johnny Depp in
He's-
every
yeah,
movie.
just
Just,
Johnny
like
Depp.
weird, like, hey, I'm gonna go over the top, and
He's
it's
either
like takes me out of it.
toned down or a little bit like changed, just a little tweak,
Yeah,
but he's still the same character.
but yeah, I think Mads Mikkelsen's a good choice to replace him. So I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Weird situation. It's such a weird. That's so strange. This person's like 3 different people.
That's 3 actors
That's
that played
the
him.
third actor for the same position.
He's just taking polyjuice.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
That's what they're
They
going to
should.
explain it
Yeah.
away.
They should have just kept Colin Farrell.
Well, Colin Farrell.
Yeah, but they wanted to bring in Johnny Depp because they're like, oh, it's Johnny Depp. We need a big name. And
Well, yeah, but they should have just kept Colin Farrell.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
obviously.
Hindsight is 2020, but they should have kept Colin Farrell.
Okay. Well, noted.
Do you have anything to say about the trailer?
No, I didn't watch it.
That's what I thought.
Moving on.
Dang, shots fired.
So the next thing, Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer has announced
Who is in this
some more
movie?
cast. Well, I'm going to. First off, it
Who
says
is in this movie?
parts of the film will be shot in IMAX, black and white, analog photography for the first time ever, which is kind of Nolan doing his cool.
I'm an artist. I'm an artist.
Exactly.
First time
So
ever?
you
I'm an
gotta
auteur.
So make sure you watch it in theaters and not on your iPads or phones. But the cast list, I'm just going to read the cast. It's got Florence Pugh,
Pew, pew.
Rami Malek, Robert Downey Jr., Matt Damon, Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, Benny Safdie, Josh Hartnett, Dane DeHaan, Jack Quaid, Kenneth Branagh, and Alden Ehrenreich. I mean, that's a pretty
Oh, Alden Ehrenreich?
stacked
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
cast. Which no,
well,
I
sorry.
mean, if you like dumb actors,
when you have a movie
Where's
when
Tom
it has
Cruise?
like a ton of like big name actors, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the odds are against you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like statistically speaking.
like he's almost trying to make up for the fact that his movie's probably trash.
Trash.
Yeah.
look at these guys. These guys just
It's just because I know what he's gonna say, dude. I just,
So toxic.
these guys are the worst.
realistically, like I don't know.
All the Nolan fans listening to us are turning off their podcasts right now.
Actually, I am super stoked for this movie, and I bet it's gonna break Spider-Man's records.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's an insane cast, and to me,
Yeah.
like,
Killer.
there's a part like what you're saying, like,
No,
well, how much?
I was wrong. I redact my comment. I think this movie has the best cast ever, and better cast equals better story.
That's right.
100% of the time.
No, but there is truth
Yeah.
to what you were saying.
No,
where
I
you-
was lying.
You can
was a
you can
farce.
say like how much screen time are they going to have? Like with so many actors, like who are you following? Or you know what I'm saying? Like normally you have like the 2 main characters you follow, and then so it'll be interesting to see how it's works out.
Well,
But
if you look at his previous movies, there are like cast members that are like, oh, they're in it for like 2 minutes,
yeah,
and there's sometimes big names like that.
everyone wants to be in a Nolan movie. That's what he's got going for him. But anyways, to me, it's just adding more people. I've seen a bunch of people on Twitter being like, "You're going to be cast in it pretty soon," just because like so many like they're going to announce, when's Henry Cavill going to be announced in there? Will Smith.
Will Smith.
That's what he needs. A little Denzel Washington. You know what I'm talking about. Samuel L. Jackson obviously needs to be in this. But the next thing we had was Indiana Jones has officially wrapped filming. So for those excited for
thought I would
Indiana
hear this.
Jones,
So
they're done filming. So Harrison Ford made it through.
Full recovery.
Made it through the whole filming. So we're going to get a Harrison Ford Indiana Jones movie probably 3 years from now once it's done.
Got to make it for the
It's
reshoots,
coming out
though.
next year, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it?
I thought they moved it from. Yeah, I thought so.
That's too bad.
They pushed it a year,
I thought they...
Wow.
so maybe it's 2024.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I think they pushed it farther.
If it's done, why are they
Did
pushing
they-
it out 2 years?
Because they got a lot of Star Wars stuff that
Did they push
Lucasfilm
it,
has to
though?
work on.
It's pushing on them. It's pushing on
Did
them.
they push it though?
They did.
Wait, they're pushing it to 2024.
No,
No,
I think 2023.
They pushed it a
No.
whole year.
Did they just finish?
I think it
this
was
year?
originally supposed to be 2023, and then they just pushed
Guys,
it
this is
to
why we have
20.
phones. Keep talking.
bro.
All figured out.
Right?
So,
Yeah, that's
what I
the
thought.
reason why it's taking so long is because they're CGIing his face.
Exactly. They're
young.
de-aging.
Young Indy.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to take a year and a half to produce this movie. Actually, it's just for post. Just
June
for post.
30th, 2023.
All right. There you go.
Nice. In your eye, Mick.
Shots fired. Du-du-du-du.
Yeah, that's all I had. Josh, you had some some
In
video
my
game,
eye, mine.
some video game
Wow.
news.
Video games.
So some of the news that came out was there was Pokemon Day announcements yesterday. I think it was.
Pokemon hosted their own announcement.
Is there an
video
official
on
Pokemon
YouTube.
Day?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yes, sir.
What date is that?
I don't know. I don't care.
Yesterday.
The
27th?
27th?
27th.
I don't know if it was the official Pokemon Day, but that's what they called it.
Did you do
27
anything
Pokemon Day.
fun for it?
Yeah.
It was
Why not catch some
technically
Pokemon?
Pokemon Day, yeah. Because if you logged on that day in Pokemon Unite, you would have got a sick commemorative T-shirt.
Boom.
Did you get
and
one?
Pants or shorts. Well, I didn't watch it until today, so I missed it.
Oh,
I missed it.
bummer.
But yeah, I mean, they did some announcements for like Pokemon Go. They're bringing in some new Pokemon. Basically, all of their like mobile games got updates.
Wait, Pokemon Go is still going?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
why it's called
It's in the
Pokemon Go.
freaking name. Yeah,
Pokemon Unite's getting a new some new Pokemon added, one
They're-
or two.
yeah. For Pokemon Go, they were going to do the Alola
Yeah,
Pokemon. They weren't exactly specific on it.
They
were
weren't.
just like, "Hey, this
That's
is
what's
the
coming up.
Executor tall one, the Alola
Bowser.
version. They could catch it now. I think.
yeah, but that one's already been in Pokemon Go,
know,
so they were like, catch it now, and then I think in the summer
Yeah.
there's gonna be a new
Alolan.
release.
It looked all like beach themed. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
very nice.
and then
Shout out to all you Pokemon goers out
Yeah,
there.
who are still
you guys
going
are
hard.
still doing it. Man, kudos
Props.
to you guys, man. It's got to take a lot of, hard work, determination,
Guile.
all those things. Yeah.
and
fun
then
game.
Pokemon Arceus
Arceus,
is
whatever you
getting an update, basically.
Oh yeah, actually the update was kind of cool. They're doing like the Pokemon are gonna go crazy and
Yeah.
like invade and like they all have red eyes and they're like attacking you and stuff. So
Russians.
looks pretty cool.
Sounds scary.
And then their big announcement was that there is a brand new entry into the Pokemon games. It's Violet and Crimson. Is that what it is?
No,
They're gonna
Violet.
When are they gonna run out
Yeah,
of colors?
Crimson. You're right.
I think it is.
Crimson and Violet.
There's only so many colors
Have they
in the
ever done
rainbow.
Pokemon Brown?
Well, no. So they were doing like, well, yeah, they're all colors. Yeah.
Have they ever done Pokemon Brown?
Scarlet. My bad, guys.
Oh,
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet. Yeah.
But yeah, that's brand new. And it's looks like it's kind of open world, which they've kind of been playing with a little bit with the last Sun remake. But there's brand new starters for this one. So I'll read you the
Yeah.
starters real fast. Sprigatito.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, that's a leaf Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then there's Fuecoco, who's a
Water.
fire guy.
Dang it.
And then what
Fuego,
is
dude.
this guy?
Fuego,
Fuego
dude.
and
These are all
Cocos.
Spanish.
Quaxley.
Water.
He's lame. He's a duck.
He's got like a hat on. Looks like an upside down Mario hat.
Don't they already have a Psyduck though? Isn't it the same thing?
No, it's a different.
It's a blue and white Psyduck.
But so that's pretty. That was the big news. It comes out later at the end of the year, so that's pretty crazy that it It's coming out pretty soon.
So I was kind of disappointed. Well, it was that's how they finished off their meeting, is they did a preview for that. They had like a live action guy like looking through. It kind of looked like Detective Pikachu actually. Yeah. But he was like investigating. He was like security in a building, and then he came to this glowing room, and then and then there's the Pokemon. Anyway, you'd know if you knew the theme song. And the only thing that I'm kind of disappointed is that Arceus is this awesome new version of the game, open world. It introduces so many new mechanics, but then it looks like Violet and what was it? Crimson? Scarlet. Crimson's a great name.
I know, idiots.
It seemed like more of the same, like kind of isometric grid type
like
movement.
Going back.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, okay, maybe this is what they're doing. Maybe they're like, we're gonna make 3 Pokemon games this year. One's a MOBA, awesome game by the way. Pokemon Unite, super good. And then Arceus, I haven't played it, but it seems really good. But that's the new game. Like there's 2 new games, and then maybe they're just always gonna make the same old style with a little bit of new little mechanics here and there. The only reason why I don't like this is because it's starting to feel a little bit, and it's been this way forever, and Pokemon fans are fine with this, but it feels kind of like how Call of Duty on cooldown just like repeat the new version of the game. And it's like I kind of would rather, I mean obviously I think they're the number 1 top grossing video game franchise in the world of all time. Yeah. So it's like, obviously the fans are buying it, so they're going to keep doing it. But for me, I'm just like, I'm not going to like buy the newest one because I feel like I've already played it, So that's my only critique of it. But it, hey, maybe it's super cool. Maybe they're going to introduce a lot of interesting stuff. But yeah.
I only watched the trailer once, but I thought, from what I saw, they were going more of the Arceus route, where it wasn't as clear.
For me, it looked like Sword and Shield, where there's like a little bit of it, and it was still that same view. So in like Arceus, it's like you're controlling that one guy, and it's like more like Horizon Zero Dawn, where you're like controlling that one guy. It was a higher camera view, more like the more traditional games like Sword and Shield, and you're controlling them like that. So I don't know. Maybe I mean we didn't have much to work
it's
off
like,
but
30 seconds.
If I was them, I would do that. I would make one that's more true to the standard formula.
Yeah.
So the standard fans are more, because they already did something crazy.
Yeah.
Arceus, So I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That came out on the 27th was when that was announced. When was it? Yeah. So interesting. That was yesterday. Yeah.
Pokemon Day.
Cool.
I was going to say a few things. So Elden Ring came out this last week.
Didn't that get it? Isn't that the one that's gotten like 10 out of 10s?
Yeah, what game doesn't get 10 out of 10s from like IGN and those guys? Like they hand it out like candy, dude. But this game is really good.
10 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of 10.
The Steam reviews, which I would say is probably one of the most cruel, because it's by the players, not by critics who are getting paid money. It's very positive reviews. So
did you pick it up?
Not yet, because I'm playing Lost Ark, right? So Lost Ark's an MMO, and it takes a lot of time. And so I'm probably going to play Elden Ring in 2 or 3 months from now.
Okay.
And I'm glad I did, because on the PC release, as per any game, there's a little bit of bugs here and there.
Yeah.
But it looks really well received. The game apparently has a lot of... It's really not too bad, and there's some bosses that just kick your butt, as per any Souls game, but some bosses are way harder than others, so it's been funny seeing people struggle with that. But yeah, it introduces maybe a more refined PvP mechanic. There's always invading of other people's games and stuff like that in Souls games, but looks like it's pretty cool in this game. So if you're interested in playing your game normally, but having the chance and risk of running into another player, apparently that's super fun to do for people who like PvP. If you don't, you don't have to do that. But yeah, from what I've seen and kind of the first reactions on it for Elden Ring, super positive and really, really good. So
nice.
I'm excited to play that game eventually. But one thing that I was kind of paying attention to this last weekend was, okay, so Lost Ark came out, and that was my number one game for this year. And so the biggest question's been like, okay, was Lost Ark overhyped? So when new games come out, how does the game concurrent players react? And so when World of Warcraft and I think Final Fantasy 14 and other MMOs, they dropped new patches that gave new content and stuff like that. And I kind of looked at the concurrent players, and Lost Ark's player base stood pretty the same. So they're around 1 million concurrent players, which is crazy. And then when Elden Ring came out, I think it dropped around 100K for that weekend. And so Lost Ark has a lot of staying power so far. But a funny little thing is that they put a post on their game forums, and they said, they're like, hey, just so you guys know, we're monitoring like who's clearing what content. You know, in like Monster Hunter, where you go in and you kill the boss, right? You hunt them and you kill them. So in this game, you can do that. But there's like tiers of difficulty, and you have to beat the hardest one out of each tier to progress to the next one, right? Anyway, so they said there are some bosses, like there are key bosses at each end that only have a 10% clear rate. And they're like, that's a big problem, because compared to the other areas like Korea and Russia, where they had already been at, it was not even close to that. So I don't know what's going on here in North America and Europe, but we're sucking it up. So they said they're nerfing, or just, making it a little bit easier this next week, which me and my friends, we beat them just fine. So, I mean, it's kind of cool to see that.
So you're the 10%ers.
We're in the top 10%. Right. But I thought that was funny, because like, wow, lazy North Americans. Because you go in,
lazy mortals,
and you try the boss and you'd fail, and immediately everyone would just leave. And it's like, the game's supposed to be like, you go in, you start learning how to dodge. You learn, when he puts his hands up, that means he's going to crash on the ground. Like, you learn it. But no, these lazy North Americans are just trying to find
Gen Zs wanting everything right away.
Probably a bunch of Canadians. Yeah, true. I play with a lot of Canadians.
No, bunch of jokers.
And I agree. A bunch of jokers. But yeah, so Lost Ark's been a blast. But yeah, I'm excited to play Elden Ring soon. But cool. Those games take a lot of time, so I gotta cut out a perfect amount of time for them. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'll probably get it after I'm done with Horizon Forbidden West.
How has that been?
It's been good. I've played through basically the beginning prologue part and done a little bit of exploring. So I haven't played too much.
Crystal played a lot more.
Crystal's taking it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
usual.
I mean, overall,
she gets to play all day, and then you get home after a long day's work, and she's back on it.
I get home, step out of my office, I'm like, oh man,
that's right. You're still working from home.
But
I'm surprised you are. That's great.
Overall, it's like it's just like Horizon, Horizon Zero Dawn, but like better,
just better.
Yeah, looks better. The controls are, I feel like, really smooth. And then they've expanded everything, so it's like new machines, new areas. They've kind of revamped the skill tree. It's a lot bigger than it was for Horizon Zero Dawn, and they've added in things like once you get to a certain level, you have a special ability that you can use. So you unlock special abilities for each of your skill trees. So that's another cool mechanic,
like a very defining ability,
right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you can focus in on how you want to play. So if you want to focus on your melee attacks, or if you want to focus on stealth, or like the machine override aspect of the game, or if you want to focus on trapping and making traps and stuff like that, you can kind of tailor your play style. So that's a lot different from what it was in the last game, where it was like, pretty, like you can fill up everything and, you'll get to do everything kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, overall it's been, I've really, I finally got it. And after Best Buy didn't ship out their special edition.
I heard your Steelbook was like dented or something.
Maybe we didn't need to say Best Buy. Maybe we could have said generic.
Hey, Best Buy, how about you send out your stuff on time, huh?
Well, there goes that $1 million.
There goes that
check.
Sponsor. Yeah.
$1 million check ripped in half.
Hey, I don't want it, guys. I don't want it.
I do.
I only associate with good.
You meant goodbye, right?
Yeah.
They are replacing my game though. So
Hey, thank you, Best Buy, for replacing.
Wow. Thank you,
See,
Best
Hey,
Buy.
they shipped it out a week late, and then when it showed up, it was damaged. So, hey, thanks, guys.
That's the kind of
It's
integrity
probably
we want from big
They're
box
replacing it,
stores.
guys. So, thanks, guys. You haven't played it at all yet, Mick?
I have. I'm almost done with Kenna Bridges of Spirits.
Oh, okay.
I've been playing that game like forever. I'm really slow with games right now for some reason. I'm taking a long time on them. But
Me too.
Yeah.
Mario Maker 2 is
You're still playing that game.
just can't
still
beat the
making them
level.
levels.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll definitely jump on it pretty soon.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
Nice.
Cool.
Is that all the news? Is there something else?
I think so.
yeah,
This is kind of our light, more light, section.
I'm sure other stuff happened in the week we just didn't.
Well, we were also hoping for Obi-Wan trailer.
Yeah,
Jonah gave us
Jonah's
Bad
sources.
Jonah gave us a bad tip. He
I've
said,
had,
rumors
I've had
has
bad
it.
info for a while.
The trailer's going to come out on Monday.
I said perhaps. I said maybe we should wait to do Monday because there's rumor that it might drop Monday.
Yeah.
Obviously,
we
I was
rolled the
wrong.
dice. We had nothing to lose. That's all good.
But soon, we should be getting a trailer soon. And
Yeah.
when that happens, the internet will explode Hopefully.
I'm so stoked.
forever.
Whoa.
Because the internet sucks.
What? No. Without the internet, I wouldn't have
We
a
can't-
job.
hey,
chill.
without the internet, we can't watch
Are
the
you
Obi-Wan
dumb,
show.
dude?
Good point.
This guy's dumb, dude. I hate the internet. I hope it explodes. If you could just wind it back, to like early 2000s, it's a lot nicer place back
Yeah.
then.
It's a mean place now.
Yeah.
It's the wild, wild west out there.
People hurting your feelings out there. People muting you on
All
Twitter.
the time. Yeah. Friends and family mute me on Twitter.
It's tough out here, man.
It is.
It's tough.
Hey, it's hard when you gotta support Zack Snyder, and
Yeah.
you just gotta do what you gotta do, guys.
Spamming it. Ugh.
You got to reach that next level in the cult. You know
Hey,
what I'm
you
saying?
got 20. It's only 20 per day. So it's
It was 20 per day,
it's
dude.
20 per day. And it's 40.
It was just my timeline.
40 per day. 40 per day because you're doing two different
What?
Oscars.
It just
my
I just saw Jonah just spam 40 times.
We have to beat Cinderella, guys.
Zack Snyder.
Amazon Prime Cinderella is beating.
I love how you even took the time to like look up photos of the Flash and post this sometimes. It's like
I have those on my phone all the time. It's not like I had to look them up.
You
Yeah,
just had a library of them
Yeah.
ready to rock and roll.
that's right.
Okay. I thought you were like, yeah, that was funny.
See,
Yeah.
the Flash moment, I'm like, okay, that's fine voting for it, but I can't believe that you would vote best
Army of the
fan
Dead.
favorite movie of the year, Army of
Well,
the
here's
Dead.
the
Yeah.
thing. So the Oscars is doing this thing where they're doing a fan favorite where
Right.
people can pick, but everyone was spamming Zack Snyder's Justice League. But we found out it was ineligible for some reason because it's not an original. It's a director's cut,
Yeah.
which
Right.
it isn't.
You idiots were spamming a movie that wasn't even
Anyway.
eligible.
Well, so then they,
did it for a
so
long
then
time,
they realized, and so they're like, "Hey, the only Zack Snyder movie that is eligible for this is Army of the Dead."
Like club, dude.
So we're like, "Okay,
It's a cult.
we.
It's
He says
not a
we a lot.
cult.
I love how he
It's
says
not a
we a lot.
cult.
This is cultish
No,
activity.
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's trying to win a moment at the Oscars where they're going to be like,
For
"Hey,
a
the
stupid
fan
movie?
the fan movie." Army of the Dead wasn't a stupid movie. I enjoyed it. Okay,
fan favorite.
Okay,
It wasn't a
All right.
stupid
Here,
movie.
Fan
okay.
favorite?
What would you rather? What
Jonah's
would you rather
fan
have?
favorite.
Give me the list.
The Amazon Prime Cinderella
what's
movie.
The list? What's the list?
With Camila Cabello.
That's the one that's winning.
Cabello.
Cabello.
Yes, that one
Yeah.
is the one that's number one, and then the Army of the Dead is number two.
See,
What are
so
the
here's
other
the thing.
options?
Here's the thing, Jonah.
It's any
it
movie
could be
you want to
any.
put
any movie?
that's eligible. Yes.
So Spider-Man's not eligible.
Yeah, but no one's voting for it.
Well, I would vote for Spider-Man probably.
See, the thing that I find hard to believe is that there's Cinderella fans out there that are spamming the vote. It's just people like that movie and they're voting for it.
No, it's because
You don't think there's a
Actually,
cult for Cinderella?
No, there's not. It's just like 16-year-old girls that were like, "Yeah, I like that movie."
No.
Fan favorite
Cinderella?
votes.
they're
And
actually,
then there's a bunch
you know
of
what they're actually saying.
35-year-old men that are like, "Oh, Zack Snyder is the best director of the world."
Mick has the floor.
I also just don't care. Like
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Why
Oscars
do you
are
care
stupid.
what I do?
I'm worried about your mental health. Is what I'm
No.
thinking. You're wasting
I'm
your
just-
time, brother.
No, because
worried about you.
Yeah, exactly.
about you.
We gotta do an intervention, bro.
here's the point.
Pull them out of this
Like-
thing.
We should.
Here's the point.
Here's the
there's
point.
no there's no problem doing it. Like even there's that's the reason they're doing it. They're trying to get people to vote for something. And he said you got 20 votes a day through Twitter. So people are like, hey, let's just vote for this. And Zack Snyder has said, hey, thanks for voting for me. And he's asked people to vote. So I'm like, it's not a problem.
Lord Snyder wishes us to vote.
Other directors, James Gunn came out and did the same thing. He's like, vote for the Suicide Squad. No one's voting for the Suicide Squad, obviously.
Why not?
But so other directors are doing it. Just the fact that it's like, hey, I'll vote for Zack Snyder to get up there and be like, hey, they voted for me. That would be pretty sick. And then he could go up there. Here's the other thing.
Oh my gosh. Just stop. Just stop.
What?
He's going to go up there. He's going to announce that he's making Justice League 2.
I never said that.
He's going to go up there and say,
that.
Keep the hope alive, Colt.
I never said that.
Oh my gosh.
He says, Hail
we got to
Snyder.
get out of
Hail
here.
Snyder.
We got to get out of here.
Hail Snyder.
The thing is,
his hand up.
hey,
Oh my gosh.
I'm voting every day. Guess what? I'm eligible to win a trip to the Oscars to present Zack Snyder with the award for best moment. So if I win,
you know what'd be hilarious?
What am I going to do
when
with
it's
it?
Cinderella who wins. That'd be so funny.
no,
if
it's the
Cinderella
person that
won.
you vote for. If the team
That'd be
goes.
hilarious.
So imagine me up there being like, "Hey, you guys are back here looking at me on TV, saying, Zack Snyder, come here. Look at you won."
That's when you
Hey,
just
Jonah,
plug
if
the
you win
crap
it,
out
you
of
get
our
Golden
podcast.
Corral out of me, buddy.
Yes.
On top of your
Anyways,
trip to
so there's that.
I'm going to
You
start
vote-
voting for Cinderella.
You vote for
I get 20 votes a day.
You vote for Army of the Dead, and then you can also get the cheer moment, which there's only five. There's only five
The Oscars
options.
is such a joke nowadays.
It's the Matrix, original Matrix, Neo dodging bullets. It's No Way Home.
what moment?
The 3 Spider-Mans.
Oh, right. That's
Avengers Assemble from Endgame or whatever.
Wait, what?
And then
What
why
is
are
this
they-
part? What
Why
is
are
this?
they?
This is for cheer. Like there's gonna be a moment during the Oscars that the winner of this award, I don't know if they get an Oscar or whatever, but it's like the best moment. And Zack Snyder,
Best moment all time or this year?
that's what it is. It's just all time.
That's so stupid.
The
What is
Flash
this list?
is
What is this
eligible.
list?
award shows are
The Flash.
crap, dude.
Yeah, well,
Just
it's stupid in general, but now I'm upset that they.
Okay.
I want to hear these stupid best moments.
Well, hold on. The Flash is eligible, and therefore that's
Flash?
why. Yeah, the scene.
His scene?
That one?
Yes.
Oh,
Great scene.
That is a great scene.
Best moment.
Best moment of all time? Get out of here.
yeah, no way.
Of
No, they're
last
saying
year?
a
Okay.
cheer moment. Cheer moment.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's
Oscars
eligible.
are so stupid.
Anyways,
That's why they make the title so
but
generic.
the point is,
Give me the list. I want to see this
I
list.
don't know where it is.
So you're voting for something you don't know what it is.
No, I know what they are. I already
doesn't
gave
care-
you that.
he doesn't care
I
what
already
it
gave
is.
you that list. I said there's 5
want
of them.
Snyder on all
There's
of it.
just 5 best cheer moments in all of movie cinema history.
They're
Holy
not saying it's
smokes.
all of.
Then why did they pick these movies? Why did they pick these moments? They
Because-
just pick names out of a hat.
Because someone's paying them off, bro.
They probably want.
The
This is what
Wachowski
they're doing.
sisters
This
were
is
like,
what
"Hey,
they're
man,
doing.
put
They're
me on
looking
that
at
list."
how can we get more people to watch the Oscars. So we're going to pick Matrix fans. We're going to pick Endgame fans. We're going to pick Spider-Man fans, and we're going to pick Zack Snyder fans. Who is going to vote and who's going to watch the Oscars?
I thought the Oscars were stupid before. Now I just.
They've always been so dumb.
What's the ultimate cheer moment? Spider-Man? No way.
Ultimate cheer.
Oh,
that's
what
what
is
the
it say?
category. Ultimate
Okay.
cheer moment. There's no last year's movies. It's of all time.
I didn't make this. Okay, so you don't need to yell at me.
I'm not
okay?
yelling. I'm yelling
This
at
is
the
your
Oscars.
fault. This is
I'm
what-
yelling at Oscar.
This is what the Academy has said.
the Academy.
What's the ultimate cheer moment? Hashtag Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Team Up, The Matrix, Neo dodging bullets, Dreamgirls, and I'm telling you,
What?
Dreamgirls? What's that?
Avengers Endgame, Avengers Assemble,
Stupid.
or Zack Snyder's Justice League, Flash Speed Force.
Cool.
Obviously, the best moment on there is
Spider-Man.
Flash Speed Force.
Spider-Man.
And so you can vote.
I think Dreamgirls is pretty good.
That's up there for me. Yeah.
Why? Who
Or
picked
Neo.
these?
No, not Neo.
That's what I'm telling you. They picked ones that they just thought, oh, people are fan. There's a lot of fans.
They
for
picked
this.
Dreamgirls.
There's
There's a huge. The Dreamgirls following is through the roof.
So weird.
To me,
Jennifer Hudson.
it would make way more sense to pick something that was already recognized by the Oscars. The thing that immediately came to my mind was Return of the King for Frodo. That moment.
Wrong moment.
Wait, what was
It's
it?
the Ride of the Rohirrim is the best moment.
I mean, that's great.
Better than for Frodo.
See, you
Best
guys can't
cheer
even
moment.
agree. Best cheer moment.
Best cheer moment?
Get out of here.
Josh gets up and cheers every time.
I do.
Dude,
I go,
Helm's Deep, dude. Helm's Deep or Ride With Me One Last Time.
My favorite was when Haldir.
You like seeing how they're die.
Yeah.
Or when
Cheer moments.
Was it Boromir who got just arrowed a million times?
Yeah. It's not a cheer moment. It's a tear moment.
It's a tier
That's
moment.
another one
the
we
top
can do.
tier
Top tier moment.
Anyways, the point is, so I've been voting every day, 20 votes per
I'm gonna
thing.
be honest. I'm sorry I brought this up. I just thought
Hey, guys, we were short on content this week,
I
guys.
just thought
Anyways,
it was a funny.
it's
point.
only till March 3rd,
I would,
so 3 more days.
John, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing I was wondering in my head was, why didn't he just create another account and just spam it on something that no one's
Maybe I do.
looking at?
Do it from the Nerd Age account.
Do like 3 different accounts.
Well, when you win,
No,
and you
I'm
can bring
not.
and you
But
can
it's
bring
like-
a significant other. Just remember, I'm the second Snyder guy.
Yeah,
So
You guys are all making fun of me, so obviously I'm not taking any of you. But
as long as you
here's my thing.
as long as you plug our podcast when you're up there.
Sure.
Nerd Age
He's
Podcast.
going to forget.
Nerd Age Podcast.
Anyways, I mean, I figure whatever. Like
They
like you
mute
said, you can just mute me. People just mute me. But I've
what?
got legion of fans. We all together
Legion.
are fighting for this.
Of fans, aka a cult.
Anyways, it's not a cult. You can be passionate and like doing stuff. It's not a big deal. It's Twitter. It's hashtags.
You can leave
Not
anytime.
a big problem.
okay.
So, anyways.
Yeah, so vote. I'm gonna be honest.
Vote for Zack Snyder's Justice League and Army of the Dead.
Wait.
What?
Are they going to televise the best cheer moment?
Yes.
So
And they're not doing
they're
the other
not
ones.
doing
Yes.
soundtrack. They're not doing special effects, and they took off a bunch of other ones, and they're going to show a stupid cheer moment on TV.
Think about this.
Holy smokes!
Okay, but think about this. The
I didn't think
Oscars.
this would be such a big deal. I'm
Think.
so
Just-
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
stupid,
sorry about
But
this.
think for a second. People are not watching the Oscars. You get fans of certain things, even if it's the reason they have the Spider-Man ones. All the people that want Spider-Man to win an Oscar or something, and then they vote, and then they're tuned in to see who won. People are going to watch it. The only reason they're doing this is to get people to watch to see if the movie they voted for or the moment they voted for wins. That's, to me, is like, yes, it's stupid, but it's the same reason we do giveaways or anything, or podcasts do giveaways or anything like
That's not
that.
why we do giveaways.
Well,
we
I'm
do
just
giveaways because we like our fans.
But that's true. But I'm saying, like, you get people...
Gosh, who is this guy?
And the whole point, the reason the Oscars is doing this is they want people to watch the Oscars because their ratings have been abysmal. I just think they should put the Oscars on YouTube. You're going to get more people instead of on ABC. But that's what this whole reason is for. You're going to get people to vote for 2 weeks and then tune in to see who won. That's what it is. That's why they picked these moments.
Do they actually win an Oscar? If
I don't know. Some people are saying they're actually winning the cheer moment Oscar, or if it's just a moment to be recognized. If it's this is the fan favorite movie. They've talked about doing this for a while, where they're like
Most popular
most popular movie. Yeah. This is the beginnings of it. Like, this is what's the most popular movie, and people are voting for Army of the Dead because Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Movie,
no, because Zack Snyder's Justice League isn't eligible. So
Man, Martin Scorsese's rolling over in his grave.
he's gonna get up and walk out when they do the cheer moment. Anyway, the Oscars are dumb.
Agree. I think we can all agree on that.
I think it's a good idea to try to like make the Oscars better, make it more aimed at like us, the audience that actually care about movies and all of this stuff. I just think, I mean, if this is like the beginning of this, there are going to be growing pains, and I get that. But this stuff specifically, I don't really care about.
Their biggest problem, though, isn't like this kind of stuff. Their problem is they pick the worst. Like the fact that Denis Villeneuve wasn't nominated for director.
Right.
Like that kind of stuff is dumb. We go back to this all the time. The fact that Parasite won over 1917 is just ridiculous. Yeah. And it's that kind of stuff. It's that kind of stuff that just makes you be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're picking these things that aren't the best. And you can argue Army of the Dead is by far not the best. That's why people are picking it, but it's because they want
to. But worst, actually.
But there's just even the nominations that you're supposed to be like. A lot of times, it's like, why is this guy winning? He wasn't the best in that. So, yeah, I think people are tired of the Oscars because they get it wrong all the time.
Well, plus everyone that votes, it's an academy. They vote for their friends.
Yeah,
it's like. Who was I listening to talk about that?
It's always been a popularity contest.
Well, the fact that Nolan hasn't won Best Director for any of his movies. Come on.
Name a good movie he's made.
Name a bad
Better
movie.
than Parasite?
Yes. Dunkirk is better than Parasite.
He was joking.
Tenet is better than Parasite.
Like all of his movies are better.
The Prestige is better than Parasite.
Yeah. Well, maybe it can be awarded for Best Cheer Moment next year or something.
Maybe. Yeah, Oppenheimer.
Let's make it happen.
Best Director. Anyways, that'll do it for the
goodness
Oscar news.
See, this is what happens when we don't have a main topic.
Hey, this is good. This is good dialogue, guys. This is our normal conversations. Dialogue. Josh getting exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Yeah, it's my bad. I'm gonna own up to it. It's my bad.
Yeah, bro. Unmute me after March 3rd, okay?
Sure. Sure. I mean, the instant that I followed you,
you knew it was a mistake.
I don't want to go on this for too long, but the instant I followed you, I actually started getting related tweets to just a bunch of Zack Snyder stuff, and it just invaded my timeline. So I follow just esports people because my Twitter is really just for work, and so I just have all this esports, and then like Geralt of Snyderverse is saying,
don't follow that guy.
I'm not. He's just on my timeline.
It's like a promoted tweet.
It's a promoted.
Yeah, or whatever.
It's like this is trending. It's a trending tweet.
Yeah.
Because of like
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
The density of the tweets you make are just so high that they all think that I'm a huge Snyder fan.
Did you start getting other like tweets from cults and stuff like that?
I got an email.
Yeah. They were like, "Hey, join the. Hey, we see you're interested in cult activity."
It was so weird. They like sent me a vial in the mail, and they're like, "Give us some of your blood. We'll send it to Zach." Legion Commander Snyder. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a good Twitter handle.
Legion Commander Snyder. Yeah. All right.
Better get it.
I just thought it was funny because I was like, "What is this? This is Geralt." That's crazy. It's weird.
It's Geralt.
Gerald.
I like Gerald better.
Gerald. Yeah.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Anyway,
cool. Do you have a quiz for us?
Oh,
Are you going to do a quiz?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Might as well.
I mean, we got some time.
We got time to kill.
Yeah, that is true.
And none of us did our assignment, so.
Well, there wasn't really an assignment.
Mick did the assignment. Don't say none of us.
It was an idea. It was like, oh, maybe we should do this. And I was like, I don't know about that. And then
Corey shot it down, and then we just got so discouraged.
We were supposed to do it. It's crazy.
Are we just doing one YouTube video here?
Yeah.
Sure, might as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Stick around.
So we're going to end this podcast with movie trivia. Basically, I'm going to ask a question, and then if we don't get it immediately, I'll give you guys the 4 options. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, I like it.
Are we buzzing in?
We could if you want to, or you could just yell it.
Yeah, let's buzz in.
Okay, we're gonna be doing a buzz-in system here. We do like how it goes wham wham and stuff like that. Little space,
exactly.
Excuse me,
little space buttons. Look, I haven't looked through all the questions. I'm not sure.
Okay.
From the few I saw, they looked interesting. So we will see. So first question: Star Wars 4. A New Hope. What species is character Admiral Akbar?
He's Mon Calamari.
Correct. You're gonna have to keep track. You're gonna have to keep track of your own.
Yeah, 1 point.
All
one
right.
for Josh.
Okay, this is a little bit easier one. Sorry.
It's a trap.
Home Alone 2. Okay, I'm gonna do this in sections to see if you guys want to beat someone to it. You can.
Okay.
Home Alone 2. Lost in New York. Which U.S.
Trumpster.
president?
Oh my god,
that's 2, baby. Boom, boom, boom.
Donald Trump. That is.
I prefer for the question to be completely asked.
Okay. Hey, he said he gave you the category and you could jump it. He's making the rules.
We can change it. I now have to complete the question. See how I just did that?
Thanks.
Boom. Frozen. What's the name of the giant snow monster that guards Elsa's palace?
Oh my gosh.
Wampa, Marshmallow, Frosty or Soft Scoop? Okay, Mick.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Well, we don't know the answer until the end of the quiz. Josh and Jonah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to this. So
I was gonna say marshmallow also.
marshmallow. Oh, it was marshmallow. It was marshmallow. Yeah, because clicking on the other ones doesn't work. Okay, marshmallow.
One for me.
Nice. There you go.
Good. That would have been bad.
Soft Scoop.
That's a great name. Finding Nemo. What is the name of Nemo's dad? Nick.
Marlin.
Marlin. Correct.
Nice.
All right.
Big goose eggs for me here.
Toy Story. What is the name of Andy's mean neighbor? Mick again, I think.
Sid.
Yes. Correct. How many points do you have?
Trace.
Okay. And Josh, you have
2.
2 and
Goose eggs. Egg.
I don't know about this. I'll skip that one. Does anyone know what?
Don't skip. You never know.
Okay.
John might know it.
Oh god.
Wall-E. What does Wall-E stand for?
Oh.
Exactly. I mean, I can start railing through.
Wait.
Oh, I mean, I could. These are really
Okay,
long.
go.
World Administration Life Locator Electrical. That doesn't make sense. Waste Allocation Load Lifter Earth Class. Go ahead.
That's that one.
That one. Correct. Dang it! What a weird. Okay. How would you know that? Okay. Beauty and the Beast. What are these two characters called? That is unfortunate.
Just describe
it.
Yeah, Clock and Candle.
Lumiere and Cogsworth.
Nice job. Correct. Well,
Yeah, he's on the board.
ooh, okay, you're on it.
Yeah.
The Lego Movie 2, the second part. What is Emmett's surname? Emmett. Emmett
I do not know.
Lago. Lago Smith Brickowski.
Brikowski.
Correct. Points for Jonah. All right, Moana. What's the name of this bling-loving crab?
Oh, I don't know. Shiny.
Shiny. Na, 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 na.
So that's your guess?
No, I mean,
Did you ping in?
Josh did.
I did.
Oh, you
He
did.
did too, though.
Okay.
You did.
What'd you say?
I said shiny.
And then he said,
Yeah, it's a song.
Okay, and then Mick, if you want to...
I'll
Would
hit
you
the
like-
multiple choice.
All right. Hey. Tamatoa, Tui, and Maui. This is going to be...
I'm going with Tui.
Tui is correct. What a guess. Wow. Well
Never
done.
even seen that movie.
Same. All right. The Lion
That's
King.
4.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is a really easy one. Remember, not until I'm done.
I was about to say Mufasa.
The Lion King. What's the name of Simba's nasty uncle? Mick.
Scar.
Yes. Shrek 2.
I think it was Jonah.
Which object is stuck in Whoa! Piss in Boots hat. No, Puss in Boots hat.
What object?
What object is stuck in Puss in Boots
A
hat?
feather.
Correct.
Oh, I was thinking like inside. Like
Yeah.
okay,
Trick question.
it was. I was tricked.
The Incredibles 2. What is the name of Lucius Best's superhero character? The Incredibles 2. His name is Lucius Best. Lucius
Frozone.
Best. Correct.
Oh, that was Lucian. Oh.
Well done, dude. Was that a guess?
No.
That's a guess.
All right, Despicable Me. How many sisters does Agnes have?
2.
Correct.
Back to 4, baby.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Dang it.
What type of sweets? Sorry, what type of sweet jumps out of Harry's hand on the train? Mick, I think.
Yeah, that's my
Chocolate
Okay.
frog.
Correct. Nice work. Okay, Elf. What does Buddy pour in his spaghetti in this scene?
Maple syrup.
We technically buzzed him before the question was
Yeah.
done. So
I think you guys. Did you actually press?
I didn't.
No.
Okay. Then you get to do it because you broke the
It
rules.
is maple syrup.
Go back to the other rules.
Okay. All right, we'll only do a couple more. We'll just do a couple more. All right. How to Train Your Dragon.
yeah, go for it.
What is this fearsome warrior's name? I mean, it's a picture.
Is it a dragon?
It's the main character.
It's Hiccup.
Yeah, correct. The picture-based ones, they're kind of lacking. Sorry, guys.
Hey.
My bad. Okay. Harry Poppins Returns. How many children does Mary Poppins look after?
2.
Correct.
5 points.
5, and you're at, Josh, you're at 5, and you're at?
7.
Asterisk.
Okay, we can.
Yeah, he changed the rules so he could win.
Yeah, exactly.
I need all the help I can get.
That's true. Inside Out. Man.
What is this?
What's
His question
I
wasn't.
didn't finish it, man. I'm just going to let you try
disqualified.
again. No, I think you got antsy. Inside Out. What is this Ezo Red guy character called? Yes.
Anger.
Yes, correct.
It's Mr. Anger, actually.
Mr. Anger.
Sir Anger.
Okay. In The Little Mermaid, what type of animal is Sebastian? Ugh, you guys tell me. Jonah?
That's Jonah.
Crab.
Yeah. Yeah.
7.
That's correct.
Oh.
Aladdin. What type of monkey is Abu? There's no way you guys know this.
A klepto monkey.
Who did it?
I did. Klepto monkey. Obviously.
No.
Spider monkey.
No.
I'd like to hear the.
Holy crap, dude. We might have to Google this. Okay. Mandrill, proboscis monkey, dusky leaf monkey, or capuchin monkey. I'm going to have to look this up.
Wait.
He's for sure a capuchin monkey.
Okay. Hold on. I got to look this up. I don't think it's correct.
Sure.
Can't you just click on it?
I don't think it's right. Because I remember it being different. Oh, what'd you say?
Capuchin.
Capuchin is correct. Wow.
6,
In your eyes,
6,
suckers.
7, 7.
Wow, nice job. All right, back to
Things are getting crazy.
6, 7, 7. First to 10 wins.
Oh.
Peter Rabbit. In whose garden does Peter accidentally leave his coat?
Farmer Maggot.
Incorrect.
I'm waiting for those multiple
you guys
choices.
wanna know
I just
that?
read this story to.
I got it.
We've got
And you don't know?
I
we've
forgot
got Derek, Mr. McGregor.
It's Mr. McGregor.
Correct.
Dang it.
7. Let's go. We're all tied up, baby.
Tied up at 7. This is an intense game.
It's getting real.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh,
My favorite
no.
movie.
Where does Jack Skellington live? This is easy.
Halloween Town?
Yes, correct.
That's what I was going to say.
Too bad. You got to be faster.
Coco. What is
Push before.
That's fine. Coco. What is Miguel's canine companion called? You're gonna need to know the names. Ready? Rover. Fang. Jeff. Dante.
Come on, guys.
Is it Dante?
Yes. Eight?
Yeah.
7?
8, 7, 7.
7? Or did you get 8? Did you get 8?
No, he
No,
tied us
7.
up. It was all 7s.
You got Halloween Town. That
Yeah.
was 7. Yes. Okay. Onward. What are the names of the two brothers? That is a tough one, man. Wow.
Come on.
Is anyone going to? Oh, okay. Hold on.
Chris and Tom.
What? Hold on.
I see what you did there.
Huh?
Chris and Tom. No. You talking about the actors?
Yep.
Nice job. No, incorrect. Ready for multiple?
Yeah.
Angus and Malcolm Lightfoot. Duncan and Bruce. They're all Lightfoot, by the way. Duncan and Bruce. Ian and Barley.
Ian and Barley.
Correct.
It's going away.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
That's an awesome movie.
I really like that movie.
I'm at 9.
Another movie I like, Jumanji.
Which one?
The original?
How many Jumanji films have been made so far?
I did it early.
I think Mick.
3.
Correct. You're at 9?
8. I'm at 9.
8, 9, 8.
7.
9, 8, 7.
Okay, well, let's see. Josh might. I don't know who. It's going to be close.
I jumped
on who
the
has
gun
the
on that
advantage
one.
here.
A little bit.
Yep. Tangled. Which fairy tale is this film based on? Jonah.
Rapunzel.
Correct.
That's 10.
Correct. Good job, Jonah. Congratulations.
What a comeback.
Make sure to vote for Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead on Twitter till March 3rd.
Yeah, I guess. Yep, you have your
accepted speech.
Thank you.
Wow. See how quickly he was trained to do that, man.
I'm practicing my Oscar speech.
Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, that was it for the podcast, but I think next week's going to be super fun. I'm super stoked for it. We're going to watch the Batman
Tomorrow.
Hopefully you guys as well. Yeah, we'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, so for next week, obviously it comes out Thursday.
Yeah.
So you'll have a chance to watch. We'll obviously do a non-spoiler and then go into spoiler. Yep. But
yeah,
I'd consider watching it as soon as you can, because it's going to be.
The initial reviews have been very, very good. Very good, yeah.
Long and dark.
Go out, support it. Opening weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
And that way you can listen to us talk about it.
Yeah, I can't wait to answer the question. Was it a horror movie? Yes or no?
Do you know what? I think there are going to be moments that you're going to be like,
no.
You're going to be, no, that you are going to be like, oh, okay,
wow.
like
that was horrifying.
Scared, grossed out,
horrified.
Those are like the two things that I would qualify as horror.
What about?
Oh my god! Like if my face isn't like this, then it's not a horror movie, dude. It's not.
You need to have a camera on your face.
GoPro.
Yeah.
We should do that. Did he do his horror face?
That's not going to happen, bro. There's no way. But some people have said this movie might top the other Batmans, the previous Batmans that they've seen. I've seen a lot of people post about that on Twitter, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait. I think it's gonna all the things I've seen have got me more excited.
Everyone says Twilight Boys are really good.
Yeah,
really good.
They're saying the acting's great, the music is awesome. So I don't know. To me, it's like right up my alley. So that's what I'm talking about. So IMAX tomorrow. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Well, Mick doesn't like horror movies, so he's probably not gonna like it.
I'm gonna be scared.
Probably.
He's gonna make that face.
I just think I think it's going to be darker than Corey thinks.
I'm expecting it to be dark.
He's saying it's going to be dark. He's just saying it's not a horror.
I like dark.
They never said it was a horror movie. They said horror elements to it.
Bro.
Anyway.
And it was Mick who said it.
Rolling back.
Hey,
it was Blu-ray Angel.
Your guy.
Yeah, he brought it up first.
Blu-ray Angel 45 said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so that's going to happen tomorrow. We might put a initial reaction kind of video after we watch it.
Sure.
Just to initial thoughts.
A quick yay
out of the theater.
Non-spoiler for that.
But yeah, make sure you subscribe and like our YouTube page. Check out the videos there. Anywhere you find podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we also are on there. Again, we're still trying to figure out how we're going to do a giveaway. Crystal has, which is Josh's wife, who's a great artist. She's given us some options on a print that she made.
It's a drawing of me. You're in luck.
So we're trying to figure out a way to do a giveaway of Batman. One of her prints. She has some Star Wars prints. She's got some other like nerd related stuff. She has some Stranger Things stuff, Lord of the Rings. So we're going to get that figured out here pretty soon, and just keep a lookout on social media to see how we're going to do the giveaway, but look forward to that. Anything else you guys want to say?
Pro tip.
Subscribe beforehand.
You
already entered to win.
I already know that's going to be one of the things to get you entered. So.
Exactly.
It's a pro tip.
So thanks for hanging out with us this week, guys, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.